Hi everyone, this is Sharon. I am jumping on today for a short little video to kind of do a show and tell and show you what I was doing over the weekend. The main reason I'm actually doing this is because I promised Lorna at TaylorMadeJournals that I would share with her some of the things I made with her Christmas kits. So I made some tags and some journal cards, and I'll just share some of those with you this morning. So this is a set of tags that I made, and what I did was I used her vintage Christmas scrap sets 1 and 2, and what I decided to do was do 100% TaylorMade journals. So I challenged myself and decided to use her wallpaper kits 1 and 2 as the backgrounds for all of the tags and the journal cards. And what that did was it forced me to use some different and unusual color combinations for Christmas. And it was a lot of fun. I really think it turned out kind of unique and different for what I usually do. So I'll just kind of lift these up and show you what I did. I'm a very slow crafter, so I haven't gotten to doing any kind of tutorials or craft with me's. That would be a very long video. So I'm just going to kind of point and show you what I did on these. This is just a little journaling card. So this is a piece of scrap, and I layered it with book page. Background is a wallpaper image, and I used some washi tape. And then in the inside, I put some vintage ledger paper. And these two, I've got these Santas. The other thing I did with these tags is I layered in some embroidery images from Lorna's, it's called Embroidered Ladies of Paris. And they're just kind of black and white images, but they went well with a lot of these, so I incorporated those too. And I also used trims, like here I used a piece of velvet. I love using velvet for Christmas and winter. So I just looped that in there. This is a velvet ribbon. And then I also used some of my laces and trims and layered that up. And then the backs, I used some craft paper, a little bit of stamping on those. On these two, they're very fancy. And what I've been using lately too, I've been kind of building my stash of some old antique French textiles, and I use some of those on these tags too, which is a lot of fun. And these are the backs. I also used some of my coffee dyed papers. And these I used some fluffy chiffon tape or ribbon on top. And then did a little bit of punching on that one. And then the backs of those. These guys. I love the way this background looks. It looks like a piece of silk, just because of the dimension and the color. And then the backs of those. Use some old music paper for the back of this one. I really love these teal ones. Those colors are really neat. And it was amazing. I mean, there's so many colors in the scrap that you can just pull out pretty much any color you want. So again, I layered these. I punched it, border punched it, and layered that in there as well. Okay, and then the backs of these, again, I just used some more scrap and a label and added some fabric on the tops of those. All right, here's some more teal ones. And then, again, with the ledger paper on the back. I'm gonna have a nice little stash here for my Christmas journals. And these two. And the backs of those. And then these guys are tall ones. I just edged those again with the punched paper. I love that dark green on that wallpaper. And then the backs. And these two, this melon kind of orange. Very different. This I made into a pocket actually. And then the backs. And then the last two tags. I really enjoyed incorporating florals into some of these Christmas tags. And then the backs of those. Okay, and then I also made a set of journaling cards, and I did these a little bit differently than the tags. So if we start with these two, I incorporated laces and some stamping. And what I did on these was I used as the focal point Lorna's vintage Christmas photos. And they really paired nicely, these black and whites with the floral wallpaper backgrounds. And then on these I did a little bit of slow stitching on those and then layered them up. And then on the backs. And then these two. Just love that picture. I want to squeeze those little cheeks. And here I use some sari fabric. And those are the backs. This one I added a little bit of a little pocket there to put something in. This might be my favorite wallpaper background. I just love the way that looks. So I've got this one, again with the stitching and some lace on there, and then this one. And the backs of those. And these two, again with a different color scheme, they're black and orange. This one I darned the corner of this picture like an old sock, and then I added a button onto that one. And then this lady taking her Christmas tree home. I just love that image. It just seems so peaceful and serene to me, like she's really in deep thought, or maybe she's just not liking being out in the winter. I don't know. And the last two, these pretty little girls. Here I added little snippets of a chenille bedspread. I just thought that gave it a little bit of warmth. And again, did some stitching on those. And the backs. So that's what I've got for today, guys. My next challenge will be to find some Christmas journal pages that will be happy about these unusual colors. So that's it for now. Until next time, bye-bye.